Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to welcome direct from the Now Show, Steve Punt and Hugh Dennis.
We have actually performed at award ceremonies for some of Britain's very finest companies.
Yeah, last year we did one for Curry sales staff.
Yes, that is actually true.
Yeah, we spoke very slowly.
Yes. That is also
Yeah, and
true.
even then there was a problem with payment. We did the gig in January, we got nothing till July, then we were paid in 12 monthly instalments.
Yes.
That is an APR of 24.3%.
Not quite as true as the rest, but almost true. And unlike a lot of people in the world of entertainment, we do actually have some experience of business. We have worked on marketing campaigns, for example, with some fairly major
Yeah, and
companies.
even now I find it difficult not to think. I thought of an idea last week for British Telecom. I don't know if anybody has any connections with British Telecom, but I have a real money spinner for them. It's a sort of calling circle thing called Foe and Family. Basically, the way it works is you give British Telecom the names of 10 people who you hate, and then every time they call you, it costs them 10% extra.
Yeah. So, anyway, again, don't panic, because we won't be on long. Obviously, the rest of the awards will be coming up very shortly. And there's a very, very exciting category still to come, ladies and gentlemen. We have Nigerian Email Scam of the Year. That's coming up. And, of course, Most Irritating Bank Commercial.
Yeah. And if Howard from the Halifax wins it again, he gets to keep it.
Yes, there we go.
Then we move on to the most coveted award of the evening, the most naive member of the public to write to a financial advice page.
I got a phone call from a stockbroker in the Bahamas. A man offered me shares in a company called Unreal Technology Limited. He said they would go up. I sent him a cheque. What can I do?
I got an email telling me I'd won a holiday with Club 1830. Sun, sea, sand, sangria and sex. When I got there, it turned out to be the 1830 Club, a group of early Victorian history enthusiasts who every year spend 2 weeks in Frinton, where they reenact the committee stage of the repeal of the Corn Laws.
I booked online for a holiday in Bangkok, and I asked for a twin room for 2 adults with shower. When I got there, it turned out to be 2 twins sharing an adult in a shower room. What advice can you give?
Enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Go for it. Or go for another holiday. There are lots. Why not go to Italy? Go in a party of 10 or more, you may be asked to form a government. H5N1 is a very frightening disease. Avian flu H5N1. It's a virus so deadly, it's got its own postcode.
Yes, exactly.
And the worry is it'll mutate into W1 something, and then we're
exactly.
all...
You see?
We're all buggered, aren't we?
The one thing you should be proud of yourselves, though, as journalists, is I noticed that British journalism had a marvellous response to bird flu, which is basically that foreigners are always to blame. This is a marvellous thing. This happened both times it's broken out. It broke out earlier in the year, of course, in Suffolk at Bernard Matthews' place, and immediately, as with one voice, the British press rose up and said, but this was not a British bird. No. You see,
it's not a British
bird. This was
bird.
not a British bird.
No.
This is Hungarian.
It's a Hungarian bird.
This is some sort of asylum-seeking bird coming over here, flying down our chimney, giving us all bird. And it happened last year in Scotland, where they found a dead swan. They found a swan dead in a river in Scotland. And again, immediately, all the papers all rose up and said, but this is not a British swan.
Oh, it's not a British swan?
No. This is German. This is a German swan flying to Scotland.
The Rudolf Hess of the swan world.
Very good.
That's very good.
Gentlemen, I
have to tell you, we did that at the Curry sales conference. Not a clue. Straight over their heads.
Yeah.
Ironically, much as the swan had been.
Yeah. So, lots of very worrying things, I'd say. You've got your foot and mouth and your bird flu and environment. And, of course, terrorism. Everybody very, very worried, quite rightly, of course, about terrorism, because, let's face it, terrorism is a very worrying thing. If you're at an airport and you're about to get on an aeroplane, terrorism is very, very worrying.
It is frightening, although, take my tip, if you want to reduce the risk, go Ryanair. It'll be absolutely fine, Ryanair. Terrorists want to go to paradise, not 30 miles from paradise.
Yeah. But of course we have a very ambivalent attitude towards teenagers and young people. It's very weird. All year round in the papers, what do you read about, teenagers today? Well, teenagers today, they take more drugs, they drink more, they smoke more, they take less exercise, they have a more sedentary lifestyle, they play more computer games, they eat more junk food than any other generation that there's ever been. And then every August, these exact same teenagers get the highest exam results ever recorded. Now, there's a cheerful lifestyle message there for all of us, everybody. But of course, you know, children are the future, young people are the future. That's why we care so much about exams. Exam results have become an obsession in Britain. Every year we get panics about exams, and everybody over 30, of course, thinks, well, they've gone up because they're too easy. Anyone can pass now. Exams are dead easy now. Everyone at my day, proper exam. You see, is this true? I have no idea. The only way that you can really work this out is by comparing like with like. We managed to get hold of A-level English paper from 1970, right? Question 3 goes...
Shakespeare's imagery in A Midsummer Night's Dream makes the whole play a fantasy on perception. Discuss.
All right, this is last year's paper.
A Midsummer Night's Dream, snooze fest or masterpiece? If you think A, call 0842 77. If you think B, call 0842 78. So it's difficult to tell,
It's
isn't it?
jury's out, really, on that. Thinking about the future. Does it really matter? Are exams really so important? Because, for example, when he was at Marlborough, Churchill famously completely failed his school certificate. And did it matter? No. He went on to lead the country. He went on to make those famous wartime speeches.
Can Herr Hitler and his Nazi party offer you cheaper car insurance? Oh, no. But can I? Oh, yes.
So, let's read that. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you very much.
Back to the awards. Good evening.